Hi, today it is important to stay ahead financially amid increasing inflation and recession in the market. It is important to increase the money corpus through your savings. However, to get the independence of money is a long-term process. Today in this video, I will talk about different instruments by which you can increase the money corpus and also you can plan for the short-term and long-term goal. There are different instruments in the money corpus. They are starting with the fixed deposit, and then you have mutual fund, and then bond, and then stocks and shares and others. The fixed deposit or FD is a legacy way of saving money. It gives around 6 to 7% of interest in the bank, but on top of that 2% of interest you lose through the income tax. So effectively it becomes around 5% of interest. However, the same 5%, if you see about that in the market, the recession factor is around 6% in India. So effectively you does not come to save any money at all. On the other hand, the money is being decreased year on year on year. So for me, this is a legacy of saving and probably the most well-proof way of saving, but it can only be saved when the liquidity option is very much required for one's portfolio. With other investment option, for example mutual fund, you can beat the market inflation. So in investment for mutual fund, you can get around 10 to 20% of return, annual return. And on top of that, if we choose a particular mutual fund which has a good track record, so this can be a very safe way of investing your money. And if you get a little bit of more risk appetite, then you can put it in a kind of mid-cap mutual fund which gives around 15% of interest, and in that way probably in 5 years you can just double your money. And mutual fund is basically managed by a investor, and so there are some mutual fund in which you can put your money and you can forget forever for these invested money. Now from mutual fund, coming to the other investment options, for example there is stocks and shares. But in stocks and shares you can get much higher return, but this requires a thorough investigation of the company and the stocks and share market. And then coming to the next investment option is the real estate option. Real estate option was a very good option, but after the real estate boom it is not a very good option when you think about the return on investment for this. However, this is a kind of option where you can put quite a bit of money in the real estate market or real estate investment, and this basically give you kind of diversifications in your portfolio. Now there are other investment options in the form of cryptocurrencies and other, but those are the things are very risky, so I will not discuss about this in this video. So when you buy bonds, the company give you a promise that after a lock-in period, so they will give you some fixed amount of money back. That is also can be considered as a good investment option. So here I will summarize that: come out of the fixed deposit or FD investment trap, because that does not give you any kind of increment of your money, any kind of increase of your money purpose. And in my next video I will talk about that with very low risk, how can you increase your money in particular instrument of the portfolio that I discussed here. With that, Subhasish Chakraborti signing off.